Yes, hello everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman. I'm MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and I just want to take the time and say rest in peace to hip hop star Black Rod. He passed away earlier today. He had hits like Roll, Bad Boy for Life, Let's Get It, and many more. He was a part of the Bad Boy family. I'm not sure what the cause of death is, but let's continue to keep him, his family in his prayers, and rest in peace to Black Rod. You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 4. Yeah! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, YPG, and the Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to another new episode of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hope all is well. And on this episode, it's just me. This is a solo episode. This is the mid-season finale, the first half of season 4 finale. And we're gonna talk about everything that's been going on, as in how I've been doing, why the change about music not playing on the show no more, and all the new changes. This is about the episode called Resetting and Rebranding. So y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
My name is Lacey, and you are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And at the time, I will be giving y'all the general facts quote of the day. And today's quote of the day is, claim it and it's yours. I just, this is something I did say before, but I'm going to repeat it. What I mean by that is, something that you want, claim it and it's yours. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's money, and whether it's anything, claim it and it's yours. And yeah, and that is today, Mr. General Facts quote of the day. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they're at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Off Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, and tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
Hey guys, this is Pam Delau coming straight out of Brooklyn, New York, and you are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Yo, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. And at this time, time to update y'all on everything. Update y'all on the show, update y'all about me, and update y'all about all the changes that's going on with Gym Like the podcast. So first thing first, I'm gonna talk about me. I'm gonna talk about how I've been doing, and stuff like that. Actually, I know y'all heard like my season 3 episode. I was very open about what happened to me during the pandemic. Dealing with anxiety, acid reflux, LPR, stuff like that. The Lagunian reflex. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but yeah. How's things going with that? I've been doing, a lot more better. Not 100% on that, but I do working on it, and just try to change my life. Continue to change my lifestyle, eat more healthier, take care of myself. And that's the best thing I can do. So that's how I'm doing that. That's the update on that. Still doing alright. Still have ups and downs, but the best thing you can do is to try, stay strong, and pray. And whoever listens to this, all I need y'all to do is pray for me, to continue to keep me in your prayers, so I can have a 100% recovery. Even though my voice sounds like I don't have it, but yeah, it's still there. But like I said, it is improving. But we gotta make it. We plan to work it on 100% healed. So I just need y'all to keep me in your prayers on that. Alright, so now y'all been listening to the latest episode, y'all probably wondering why I don't hear music on the show no more. And I'm not gonna lie, this was a very hard decision to make, to stop playing music, because y'all already know since episode 0, the music was for y'all enjoyment. I put the music on the show for y'all to enjoy, to make it give y'all like a Quiet Storm feel. You had to be y'all listen to Quiet Storm, gave y'all that type of feel and that type of vibe, And that was the reason why, I played music on the show in the first place. It wasn't to make no profits on my those songs, because I know I don't own the rights to the song. I already know that already. I think that on a lot of time on the show. But when you do have big corporation like Universal Music Group, yes, I am pointing y'all out that trying to shut down your show, take off your episodes on the shows. Because of the music, because of the mainstream artists that had played on the show, that was the reason why I can't do that no more. I don't want to risk the show, because it's been a growing show, and clearly, if you got big corporation like Universal Music Group taking off your music, clearly they were listening, and for that I appreciate people even listen to the show. Of course, it was more for the right reason though, but I appreciate it. So going forward, it won't be no music really played on the show that much. So I plan on to revise all my old episodes. So during this break, I'll revise all the old episodes. All the music will be removed, except for a very few episodes I will keep it on. So like episode 0, of course, that's the beginning. I mean, that's where I started. And, I'm gonna keep the music on that. All the Valentine's Day episodes, it will be limited. It will be less music on that episode going forward. So when I revise it, it will be less music on it. The anniversary shows, both I'm keeping it, because in the anniversary, man, it means a lot. The old school show series, because it just themes. it's a theme show, and it won't be in like a once a month thing, and it's not consistent no more. So only those show, and of course the countdown show. But the thing different about all the old countdown shows, I was actually thinking about scrapping the whole show, but you know what? Nah. Spotify gave me an option where I can use their library to make it a Spotify exclusive. So going forward, the countdown show, all the old countdown shows and featured countdown show episode, which I will get to in a minute, will all be Spotify exclusive. So if y'all want to listen to the countdown show, if you're a Spotify user, then countdown shows is the only way you can listen to the countdown show going forward is on Spotify. But the main event segments of the episodes is on YouTube, so you can listen to those on YouTube. But as a full episode going forward, the countdown show will be a Spotify exclusive going forward. So episode 9, episode 18, episode 29, episode 39, which was removed by Universal Music Group. I managed to pick it back up and put it for a Spotify exclusive because Spotify owns the music, so that's why the show will be on the Spotify exclusive going forward. Episode 49 and episode 59 will all be Spotify exclusive going forward. So yeah, but it also got to the point bad that I had to take off music. It got to the point where Universal Music Group was removing all my old episodes. Basically, the episode that I was not working on no more, they removed a lot of the episodes of Spotify. So yeah, I look for episode 25, 26, 32, 39, but 39 is back up there at the Spotify exclusive. 51 and 59, which is also now Spotify exclusives only. Those episode was removed from Spotify because of a Universal Music Group. So yeah, and plus, in my last reason was I had a big guest come on the show, and she turned down my invitation because I played copyrighted music. And behind that, I was just like, oh nah, I can't. I gotta make a change. So that decision was not easy at all. So I had to make a change on that, and so going forward, so if y'all listen to this episode, I'm pretty sure by the time I return on May 9th for the second half of season 4, all the past episodes, except for the few that I mentioned that would keep some few music on, will all be removed. So yeah, it's a lot of work, y'all. A lot of re-editing, rebranding. It's a lot of work, but at this point, it's about my brand, and it's more about my brand, and I can't let no big corporation try to shut me down. So I do anything to keep y'all interested. So hopefully, y'all like the episode without the music. Hopefully, it gave y'all the same vibe. Hopefully, y'all came back to listen. But I do appreciate everybody who checked out the last episode, because that was the first official episode without music, and it last actually a lion, the Royal Rumble, the WrestleMania episode, and so far those two did really good. So I guess going forward, this is a good step. I guess it is a good step. So once again, I thank y'all for that. So what's next? So what is next with the MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast, as in the main show and all my spin-off shows? Like I mentioned, going forward, there will be no music at all, unless it's Spotify exclusive. So it will be some Spotify exclusive show, which will be the first official Spotify exclusive show, which is the countdown show going forward. So originally this episode was supposed to be the countdown show, the old school countdown volume 2, but due to circumstances out of my control, I scrapped it to make it this episode. So I am bringing out another new series that will only be a Spotify exclusive. Will probably be a once a month situation. I do try to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but just know the countdown show going forward will be Spotify exclusive going forward. So, and I will bring y'all the countdown show old school volume 2. So that will drop at the end of May. So it will be every last Saturday of the month. Countdown show every last Saturday in the month. And we'll start off with the old school countdown show, the show that I supposed to give y'all, So that's that. As in terms of everything else, Date Night Talk will be pushed back until first June of the month. Still don't have enough guests for the Date Night Talk yet, so I'm pushing it back to first Sunday in June, and every first Sunday after that, a conversation about music. I never will give y'all a release date for the conversation about music podcast, and that will be dropping on pretty much summertime. So I'm gonna give y'all, I guess, a June, July release date. I don't know the exact day of the week. It probably will be every third Sunday of the month. So, and let me give y'all a little bit more information on that. That show basically is a show about me talking about music. Everything about music, from the eras, from whether the new school, old school, and stuff like that. We even will have guests, music guests. We interview them and play their songs. We will be playing the artist songs. So we do play artist songs. So y'all got a track. Y'all want me to play it on the show, I will play it on a conversation about music show, which is this is more likely a replacement of the Unsigned Hype artist show. So this is the new show for that. A conversation about music. We are dropping between June, July. Most likely June. Once I give you an official date, I will let y'all know. I'll see what else we got going on. The old school show, of course, old school show will be the same. Old school show every fourth or fifth Sunday. That's the only show that I will play music on, though, y'all. The old school show is the only show going forward that will play music. It will be limited music, though, but it will be music played consistent as a theme show. It is not a show I would drop a show on a weekly basis. I will play music on the old school show and stuff like that. And just know, second half of season 4, I'm working on bringing on big guests now. Since the change of the show, it could be a lot more different. Since it's not gonna be music, it's basically now y'all can actually call this an actual podcast show now. It won't be like a radio vibe type of show no more. This is strictly a podcast show now. The motto of the show is a safe place for conversation. So anybody can come on the show, whether you got something going on or you don't. I'm even working on bringing some big celebrity. I might got somebody big come on the show really soon. I'm not gonna drop who it is. I will drop who it is once I update on the site when it's time for them to come on. Y'all will know first thing on the site. And sign up for the site, MrGentlemanLifestylePodcast.com. And y'all will know all the update on everything that's going on. And that's it for now. Thank God for tuning into this episode. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spinoff Series Thursdays. And Spinoff Series Thursday is the new home for MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spinoff Series. That brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursdays at 12 a.m. every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the old school show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the old school show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursday, a conversation about music podcast every first Thursdays. The old school show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True! I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to the new episode. Thank y'all for tuning in to the first half of season 4 so far. And even with everything going on, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all. So y'all still probably wondering, when is the Premier Boy Podcast coming back with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, DJ Retro, Maybe, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mel? Well, we do have a release date, and we are returning May 2nd, and every Wednesday after that. So season 2 of the Premier Boy Podcast, May 2nd, and every Wednesday after that. So, stay tuned. We are back. Also, check out King Talk with Aaron Sands. Each and every other Friday. I am an executive producer on the show. Check it out. Show him support. It's doing good. Spin-off shows. Check out the old school show with myself and DJ Retro each and every 4th and 5th Sunday. We are returning with a new episode in May, so check it out. Date Night Talk Podcast. We are premiering in June, first Sunday in June, so if you want to be a guest on that, single or taken, hit me up, y'all, and I will put y'all on. A conversation about music podcast. We are also coming in June. I'll give you an official release date real soon, pretty much when I most likely return, stuff like that. And if y'all want to be a guest, if y'all want to talk about your brands, or just want to have a conversation about anything, if y'all want to be a part of the old school show, or even Date Night Talk, or even a conversation about music, and you want your music played, y'all could DM me on IG, Ken_MrGentleman. I repeat, Ken, Ken _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN, or y'all can email me, KenYPGENT@gmail.com. I repeat, KenYPGENT@gmail.com, and just send me a bio about yourself and everything that you do, and what show you want to be on. If you want to be on the main show to talk about your brand and just have a conversation about your life, Date Night Talk, if y'all want to talk about your ladies, if y'all want to talk about your love life, or the old school show, If you want to talk anything old school, just let me know. Or if you're an artist and you want your music played, to put in the subject a conversation about music in the subject. Also, y'all can always rate my show with some good reviews. And to do that, go to Apple Podcasts or a podcaster to rate and review the show. And that would mean a lot because y'all do that. More people could check out the show, and that would mean a lot if y'all rate the show. I appreciate y'all. If y'all you know where I'm at every Sunday. MrGentleman Like the Podcast each and every Sunday. We on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and many more. We are also on YouTube. Y'all can subscribe to me now. Ken, aka MrGentleman Lifestyle TV. I repeat, Ken, aka MrGentleman Lifestyle TV. And y'all can also check out the website. It's out now. The MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast website, MrGentlemanLifestylePodcast.com. I repeat, MrGentlemanLifestylePodcast.com. And y'all can sign up for your email subscription right now. And y'all can get everything updated on the show. And yeah, and also, MrGentleman Like the Podcast Season 4, Part 2. We will return on May 9th. We are returning on May 9th. So, taking a month break, like I said, to add all these old shows and come up with some new ones, some new guests. I think I got some amazing guests for the second half of Season 4. And yeah, it's going to be a good season. Hopefully y'all still riding with me. And hopefully we could continue to ride together and y'all continue to support this brand. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for listening. I thank y'all. And have a good day or night wherever you listen to this episode. I just want to say I made a slight mistake on the Season 2 premiere date of the Premiere Way Podcast. We are actually returning on May 5th. May 5th and every Wednesday after that, May 5th of the Premiere Way Podcast, and every Wednesday after that. That is the new release date. So every Sunday, MrGentleman Like the Podcast. Every Wednesday, the Premiere Way Podcast starting May 5th. And every other Friday, we got King Talk with Mr. Aaron Sands. Every other Friday. So yes, once again, thank y'all. And I see y'all May 9th. When we return for the second half of Season 4. Chill!
Hey, it's Angelica from A Little Bit of Everything with Me podcast, and you're listening to MrGentleman Lifestyle Podcast.